Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. You know, I've been gone for a while, I know that, but I really want you guys to bear with me. I needed to take a mental health break from YouTube, okay? I just needed to slow my roll a little bit, but I'm back and I'm here to give you guys advice on just college in general. And since I work with the Office of Undergraduate Admissions at my school, I decided to make a video for advice about being a college student or getting ready to transition to college, or yeah, just things like that. I just really hope that you guys will be able to take this advice and run with it and, you know, just do good, okay? Do good and also make memories. So before I even get into anything, let's get into my hair, okay? I did my hair about a week ago, or is it? No, it's almost about to be 2 weeks. Okay, it's almost about to be 2 weeks. But I did my hair on a Thursday, and this is how long my hair is. You see that it goes all the way down to my thighs. Pretty, ain't it? But that's just the fact of the matter. Anyways, I did my hair and I also did my nails. I did my nails. After when was the last time I had my nails in? I think I did my nails in February because I remember we did Love Island. I did my nails in February. That was the last time I did my nails, and I do my nails like twice a month. Usually it's like twice a month because, you know, you get it done and then you do a refill like 2-3 weeks later. So yeah, and I do my nails every month until I feel like I just need to take a break, but that's very rare, of course. Anyways, I did my nails and I'm just so happy. So now I'm here to tell you guys advice on being a college student or getting ready to go into college. Number one thing I want to tell y'all is you need to invest in a planner. Okay, y'all need to invest in a planner because whether you're in high school or you're in college, you need a planner because you need to write down all your assignments in your notebook. Okay, let me show y'all an example. So I took a summer class, right? And I'm gonna show y'all what my schedule looked like. I only have one class, so like it's not a lot of stuff in here, but when on the first day when you get your syllabus, I need y'all to open your planners to the month where you can see every day and write down your assignments. It doesn't matter if it's even like read this many pages out of this textbook. Write it down because that's really going to help you in the future. Because you're going to forget. I'm telling you, you're going to forget when you have assignments sometimes. And a simple looking back at this and a simple looking at this will remind you on what you have coming up. And then you can also plan ahead of time to see when you need to start studying for like an exam or something. Or like if you have a quiz. Okay? Now, let me show y'all because I know I have a month in here that was like so hectic. Was it May or was it April? It was actually both. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show you why it's important. This is March. Okay? This is March. And then this is April. Y'all need to write your stuff down. Like everything. It doesn't even have to be school stuff. Like I have work stuff in here. Like I had an edge call on a certain day for work, and then I have my exams, and then I had the assignments, like the readings I had to do. I had quizzes, my homework assignments. I also had to put in my performance days for my team from school and also my dance group from church. So I had like all these stuff in here, and then like when it's not the months, when it's not showing the month part and it's showing the weeks, I have been like different things, and I'll have like reminders where like we see right here it says Afro Chic tryouts. So like I wrote that I have tryouts on that day, so I remember that day I have whatever done. And then I had like a ASA alumni dinner, and they would just remind me that this day, and then I would just cross over. You get the point. You need a planner You really need a planner to help you with organizing your life. I'm telling you, it really changed my life. I didn't used to write my homework down, and when I started, I was like, I'm not gonna stop. Okay, now on to the other stuff. So I'm gonna say that you guys should definitely invest in a pencil bag, because I used to walk around with like a couple pencils in my purse, and throughout the day I lose them. And sometimes people ask you for a pencil or a pen, whatever. I would definitely tell y'all to invest in a pencil pouch, because you really need one. Put all your pens in there, put all your pencils in there, put your highlighters and things like that, because it's a good way to stay organized. And for me, I can't write my notes in pencil. I write in colored pen, and when I do, it's not like all my notes are in one color. Like, I have different colors for different sections and things like that. So I need all my colors together, and I can't keep going in my bag looking for it. So I just keep a pencil pouch to, you know, just save the stress. Another thing I would say is do not depend on your friends to keep you up to date in terms of, like, you know, homework and things like that. Because I'm telling y'all, you guys are gonna sit here and you're gonna be like, oh, do you know what the homework was? Can I copy it? Whatever. Whole time they don't even remember what the homework was. They didn't do it, and now the both of y'all sitting there looking dumb, you know. So try to do things on your own. Don't always depend on other people to help you and always be there for you. Another thing I would say is choose your friends wisely. It's not everybody that makes you giggle is gonna be your friend. I'm telling you the truth, because that happened to me. I used to be friends with some really funny people, and then, you know, they just showed me some parts that I'm just like, you know, I'm really good off of that. So just watch your friends carefully, and, you know, those who uplift you and encourage you to do the best in life, those are the ones you want to keep around. Not the ones who are gonna sit here and be like, oh, can I copy your work because, or can I copy your notes because blah blah blah. Let's say one of your friends went to a party the night before, well, let's say 2 nights before an exam, and the night before the exam was a study session and they didn't come to that, but they're asking you for help. Does that really sound like a responsible friend? A responsible friend would not want to put you in that situation, in that type of situation. So I'm telling y'all, make sure you choose your friends carefully. Don't go and befriend people that are gonna always tell you to go and to miss study sessions or to skip class or whatever, so you can hang out with them and go shopping at the mall, or go do this XYZ, go here, go there, do a kickback here, do a kickback there. Obviously, they don't care about their education and they don't care about yours, because they're trying to get you to follow their path. So all I'm gonna tell y'all is just, you know, be your own person, use your own judgment, and choose the right friends. Choose the right friends. That's important, because, you know, in college we're all young and people depend on a social life to be happy sometimes, and it's just like you need to really have a good company around you, or else your life will dwindle down. I've seen many people that I used to be close with dwindle down because of the company of bad friends. Choose carefully. The next thing I would say is, the next thing I would definitely tell y'all is to always do your assignments ahead of time. It's okay to procrastinate, but after some time you start to realize that when you start to realize that you can do things late and then still turn it in, that's not like, after some time you're just like, dang, I don't want to do this no more. I want to live this type of life. So what I would tell y'all is try to start your assignments early. Not saying that you should, when you start it, you should finish it that day. Like, no. At least start on it a little bit. Even if it's like, if you're writing a paper and you can like start on a title and then literally exit it and come back to it like 2 weeks later or like a couple of days later and write a paragraph or write a couple sentences. and all of that, or like find some sources and write it down. And then yeah, don't do it at the last minute, especially papers. Like for me, I'm not a paper girl. I really don't like papers. I'd rather take a test than to write a paper. And yeah, papers are just like, English in general is just not my cup of tea. So I'm gonna just tell y'all, don't procrastinate, especially when the assignment is worth a lot of your final grade or whatever. Even if it's not worth a lot of your final grade, just don't BS your assignments and don't procrastinate. Okay, so now for my students that are in 12th grade right now, or that are going to start 12th grade soon, I'm gonna tell y'all, when it's August to October, that's when you want to really lock in and decide which schools you want to apply to, because a lot of schools have the early action deadline, and that deadline is usually like November 1st. And when you do that, I know at my school you get the opportunity to apply for scholarships and merit scholarships and other things like programs and things like that, special programs and all that good stuff. So I would just say, just keep yourself under control and try to like apply to most of the schools that you really want to get into during November 1st, especially if it's a school that it's kind of like competitive and it's not really like a safe school, like your safe school. I would definitely say apply to that school for early action, which is usually November 1st. Okay, now I want to say that students who are about to go to 12th grade, that they should definitely complete your FAFSA. Sorry, I keep saying FAFSA because that's what it sounds like to me, or that's what I hear people say. Anyways, complete your FAFSA by like definitely before November 1st, because you need to turn in that information to the schools if you want to apply by November 1st. But I would definitely tell y'all to please make sure you meet all the deadlines in terms of applying to colleges, because they do not play when it comes to deadlines. And you know, because they have it on their website. And usually when you're applying to colleges and the stuff, people don't really sit next to you and hold your hand through the process. Well, at least for me, that's not what happened with me and my friends and a lot of people that graduated the same year I did. But I would definitely say keep checking schools' websites and things like that to keep you updated with the deadlines and things like that. And yeah, then what I want to say to my college students is just use your judgment, bruh. I just really hope that you guys will be able to use your logic to do the right things. You know, sometimes people make bad decisions. Like, for example, for me, I will go out and party when I know I have a test the next day that I should be studying for and whatnot. Just make the right decisions. And also in terms of like drinking, I know people be going out because they're like, yeah, I want to get drunk. And, you know, I want to have a good time. But it's like, is it really worth it getting drunk? I mean, tipsy is okay, but like drunk to the point where you're throwing up, like, do you really want to put yourself through that? And then not every friend you have around you is going to take care of you when you're in that state. So it's just like, you know, just use your judgment wisely. And then let's talk about boys, honey. Let's talk about boys, because these college boys, they are something. I'm telling y'all, a lot of guys will use you. They will, because let's say you guys have the same class together. He might use you for your notes and, you know, for studying and like exams and things like that. But you guys need to use your judgment and listen to your gut and listen to your Holy Spirit. I said listen to your Holy Spirit. Listen to the Holy Spirit. Talk to your innermost spirit. And, you know, just make sure you watch around for the guys that you get involved with. Be careful. If a guy's telling you to come over to his place to watch Netflix and eat popcorn or whatever at 2 o'clock in the morning, be careful. I'm not saying all guys are like this, but some guys will literally tell you Netflix and chill at my place at 3 a.m. while the library is about to close or something, and you find yourself, you know, your wig is on the floor and your clothes is on the what do you call this thing? Headboard. Is that what they call it? Yeah, the bed headboard. And just like, you're just sitting there like, damn, what did I just get myself into? You don't want to be that type of person that's regretting things like that, especially if, you know, you weren't really in the mood to be doing something like that. But I would say is you should be careful and just think about it. Weigh your pros and your cons. Because really, a guy can study with you at 6 o'clock p.m. if he really wants to study. Or watch Netflix with you at 6 o'clock p.m. when the sun is out or whatever. Anyways, I'm just telling y'all need to watch out for these boys, because not every boy is who they say they are. Some guys are liars, and they will use you like and drain all the pros they can get from you until, I don't know, they wring you out like a rag. Be careful. My next advice is get enough sleep, because especially if you're a commuter student, I know some students will probably commute this upcoming semester because of, you know, the Rona and all of that. But I say this to say, get enough sleep, because I'm a commuter student and I usually sleep late, and it's bad, I know. And ever since quarantine started, my sleep schedule has only gotten worse. Like, there are times where I literally don't sleep at all, like when it's dark. But when the sun comes out, that's when I'm going to bed, and I'm asleep during the whole day. And then the cycle repeats itself every day. So I don't want y'all to be like me. Just take your sleep very, 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 very seriously. All right. Another thing is, you don't want to wake up and then be completely tired and you oversleep and then you miss your first class and all of that. Yeah. And speaking of classes, don't be skipping too much, because sometimes they might say some things that are very essential to you. And yeah, I don't know, when I miss a class and I know my teacher's teaching, my professor's teaching, I feel bad. Like, it really, like, I just be feeling bad, because it's like, damn, it was only 50 minutes. Like, it was literally only 50 minutes. You don't have to skip it and all of that stuff. But sometimes you do need to cancel class for yourself just to get your mind right, and also because you're just too tired. Like, if you just go to lecture, you won't even pay attention. You'll probably fall asleep. But that's just basically my advice in terms of, like, skipping. Don't do it too often. But if you do need to do it, make sure it's for a valid reason. Like, you know, you're just super tired, and if you go, you won't pay attention. Or, like, if you're feeling sick, for the ladies, if you're, like, on your period. I always skip class when I'm on my period, because I literally, like, physically, I cannot do anything. Like, even if I have to go to the bathroom, like, it's really something. Like, I just have to stay home. Or, like, if I'm at school and then I get it, I have to leave. I have to leave and go home, because sometimes the medicine don't work in time. And yeah, it's just too much. My cramps are OC crazy, like, especially when I was in high school. Well, at least now I have prescribed medication that I take for my cramps. But when I was in high school, I was out here taking ibuprofen, aka Motrin. I was taking Motrin 200 milligrams, and it would literally go through my body like water. Like, it wouldn't even help. And when I was in class, you know, when we was like, I remember in the computer lab, I used to always slouch in my chair like this, and then I would get up, and like, it was so bad. Like, sometimes I would sit like this, and then I'd be like this, and it was just so bad. Like, when I was in high school, I had to go home. Like, I didn't care if I had a test coming up in the next period. I had to go home. It was that bad. So, oh, and also, speaking of feminine things, keep a small bag with you where you keep, like, your feminine stuff, like panty liners, pads, feminine wipes, deodorant, chapstick, just a small bag of like female essentials that you would need in case of an emergency or whatever. Keep those things with you in your bag. Make sure that you attend your professor's office hours, because I'm telling you, you will understand the material much more when you speak to your professor. When you're in class, like I have lectures where there were like 200, 300 students for the past 2 years, and you know, I'm about to be a junior, so my classes are going to be definitely smaller. But the thing that I have to say is that you guys should definitely attend your professor's office hours, even if you don't know, even if you know the material, like still go, because you never know what new things you can learn on something, excuse me, that you understand or don't understand. And speaking of professors, on the first day of class, go to your professor, and even though you don't really learn that much on the first, well, let me not say learn much, you don't learn on the first day, depending on who your professor is, because some professors actually get straight into the point and start the lectures like on the first day, which is so crazy to me. But after your first day, go to your professor, shake their hand, be like, hi, Professor blank blank, my name is blank, and you know, I really liked your demeanor or whatever, and I look forward to learning in your class. And they will remember you. I promise you, they will remember you. And then, like, let's say if you need a boost or a little, you know, a little curve to your grade or whatever, your final grade, or to your exam or something, they will do something nice for you, because they have a relationship with you. So always have a relationship with your professors. Go to office hours, attend study sessions for your class, and I would also say study with your friends, and also study with people that you can actually get work done with, because sometimes there are friends where you just can't study with them, because all you would do is just get distracted. And I know for me, I love to laugh, so I'm always laughing, and when I'm with my friends, I'm always laughing, so I just can't study with all of my friends. So yeah, that's what I would say in terms of like studying. Another thing I would say to you guys as students, as college students, just when you're going out, just be wise, okay? First of all, you can definitely cop a ride from anybody if you think about it. Like, if you befriend people who have cars on campus or like commute, I'm telling y'all, you can cop a ride from people, and you know, get a ride to the party, because you know, sometimes taking Uber to a party and back is quite expensive. And as college students, a lot of people don't have money, so you know, getting Ubers to a place and back is very hectic. And I will also say, don't always go to every party, because I promise you, they're gonna play the same 25 songs you hear on the radio anyway, and it'll be the same people you saw at the party before. Sometimes, like, there'll be times where there's a party on campus and I won't even go, because I already know they're gonna play the same songs that I don't even listen to, because you know, like I said, I listen to mostly Afro beats and Caribbean music. So, and when they do play the type of songs that I like, it be old songs like money falling on you, banana falling on you, like, and if I tell you, say, like, it's okay, you know. Yeah, it's just really okay. Sometimes they don't play the songs that I want to hear, so it's whatever. And yeah, if you know there's a party this weekend and there's a party next weekend, and you want to go to both, fine, that's on you, because there are people who literally party every single weekend and still make Dean's List or still come out on top compared to their peers. So it's whatever. I mean, I guess if that's you, if you can party every day and, you know, study never, still make Dean's List, then good for you. But majority of us aren't like that. So I would definitely say pick and choose the events you want to go to and all of that. And then I want to tell you guys to join stuff, because that's literally how you will make your friends. Like, when you join stuff, you become part of a family, you know, a little family. Like for me, I joined Afro Chic, which is a female choreography dance group, African female choreography dance group, on my campus, and like those girls are my family. Like when I tell you they're my family, they are my family. Like they're the first people that I met when I actually started a semester at UMD, because I started UMD in the summer of 2018 because I was doing a summer program which would determine if I would get accepted to the school or not, and all of that extra stuff. So those people that I met in that program, there are some people that I met and are my family, and there are some people that I met and you know we just fell apart after some time of being apart and all that extra stuff. But I would definitely say, dang, what was I just saying? Yeah, join stuff because you really get to be a part of another family, especially if you're at a PWI. There are so many different organizations that you can join that are like essentially, I want to say Black owned, but like Black orgs and things like that. So I would definitely tell y'all to join stuff just to have a relationship with more people, and you can also network and things like that. And I would definitely recommend that you get a job on campus or a job off campus that is near your campus, so that you don't have to spend too much on Ubers or whatever to commute. Like I have a campus, I have 2 jobs, and one is both of them are actually on campus, and one is federal work study and one is not federal work study. So, and I live 7 minutes away from my school, so the commute isn't far and I don't have to spend much on gas. Like I could literally be on E and drive to school and get back home, or go to the nearest gas station and be fine. So I would definitely tell y'all to get a job, because there are times where you want stuff and you wouldn't want to spend your refund check on all the things that you want, because you eventually have to pay your student loans back. So like me, that's the mistake I made. See, y'all need to avoid that. That's the mistake I made. I used all my refund checks, no matter how big they were. I used it all to the last dollar, and I really regret that, because I was buying shoes, buying food, buying clothes, and all this other stuff. And I just, yeah, I'm gonna have to pay all of that back when it's time to go to school. I mean, when it's time for me to pay for school after I graduate. So anyways, don't use all your refund checks. Save some on the side for important stuff, and also use a little bit to buy food and clothes, just a little bit, maybe like $100. But other than that, I would definitely tell y'all to save your refund checks. Get a job close to campus or on campus, or let's say if you have a talent like doing hair or doing lashes or selling lashes, or customizing shoes, customizing clothes, selling jewelry, whatever it may be. Turn your hobby into a grind. Get that money, provide for yourself when you need to buy things for school and all that other stuff. So yeah, that's just a quick detailed version of what I have to say a quick detailed summary of things that I would tell y'all to basically say. Okay, let's do this again. That is basically a summary of things that I would tell y'all as a college student. I'm going into my 3rd year, and I'm very excited for what this year has to hold. Hopefully by spring semester we will be able to go back to in-person classes, because I don't know how I'm gonna do this online stuff. Because anyways, Jesus is gonna help me take care of it. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say. And I would just basically tell you guys to just enjoy college, because you only go to college once, or twice if you leave and come back. But the experience is amazing. So just be careful and have fun, okay? Don't rush yourselves, don't pressure yourselves, and don't compare yourselves to anybody that's around you. There are people who are graduating in 3 years, 2 years. Some people graduate at 19, which I don't know. Anyways, don't compare yourself to others. Everybody's track in life is different. So just pray and trust God to guide you through everything that you have to do, and you will definitely meet your goal when the time is right. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like this video, share it with your friends if you want to, and subscribe to my channel. All right, bye.